So in today's video, let's have a simple interaction. If a woman isn't texting you back, there's a reason. The reason may not benefit you, may not necessarily be a good one from your perspective, but she always has reasons why. Now, I'm saying that no matter what her reason is, make sure, and I mean ensure, that you do not chase her if you want to be successful. I'll give you details in this video coming up. Hello there, my name is Jessica. So let's talk about why she's not texting you back and what you need to do if you're going to have to win, or if you're going to hope to win her attention. First and foremost, let me get this straight, okay? When a woman does not show interest, and it comes in different forms, maybe she's not responding to your messages as quickly as possible, she's not apologizing for being absent, she's not even acknowledging the fact that you've been trying to reach her for X number of days, and basically she didn't get back to you, and for that matter she's sorry, then you should know that bottom line is she's uninterested. Now, there are exceptions to this rule. Like, for instance, depending on the age of the woman, she might be in that phase of her life where she wants to play hard to get, wants to play a few romantic games. Although men don't find it very funny or appealing, it's a thing that women do all the time, okay? Now, playing hard to get is not far-fetched, because in a lot of societies, women have been told that if you agree to a guy too early on when he asks you out, he's going to think that you are cheap. A guy has to work hard to get your attention and your affection. And so it's been ingrained in a lot of women's minds. And you only begin to sort of separate yourself from that thought as you mature and you realize that it doesn't really mean much. If, for instance, you meet a guy today and he says, "Hey, I like you," and you could say, "Yeah, I like you too. Let's see where this goes." It doesn't make you cheaper, it doesn't make you less attractive or anything like that, right? And I do, and don't get me wrong, I do understand that men like to chase. It's almost instinctive. But the truth of the conversation is a man will only chase for so long. So if you're a woman who overdoes this, then it becomes a problem. So back to what I was saying, unless she's playing games, she's in that phase of her life where she's not mature enough, doesn't know what she wants, has a lot of suitors, then chances are she will play hard to get. You're going to have to work a little harder to get her attention. If that's not your jam, move on quickly, because, well, you don't have time for it, simply put. Now, the second reason she may do this is because she may not be exactly sure on how to respond to everything that you place before her. And this is assuming that perhaps you made it known that you liked her from the get-go and you liked her enough. Now, this could possibly be because, once again, she's in that phase of her life. She has lots of suitors, or she just can't seem to figure out what she wants, which is completely normal. Not everybody knows what they want all the time. There's some people who will, need a bit of coaxing to accept. There are some people who would accept outright, etc., etc. So depending on the kind of person that you are, you shouldn't fault others for not being as, should I say, straightforward as you are, okay, when it comes to what you want and going after what you want, right? As I was saying, it could be that she's just not sure how to respond to you and she's taking a bit of time to get around to that. Is it the best? I mean, yes, we would love it if, from the get-go, as soon as you propose to her or you let her know that you want to get to know her a little bit more, she would come just straight out and say, "Hey, I'm game, let's do this," right? But it doesn't happen like that all the time. And you need to understand that if it doesn't, you don't necessarily have to throw your cards in the water, but whatever you do, do not chase. It's more like you need to just lay your cards at her feet and let her know, look, this is what the options are. If you're not up for it, let me know. I'll be more than happy to move on and find someone who's willing to do this with me. Okay. So that on my list could be the fact that she's busy. But here's the thing, I always say that, yeah, everybody's busy, but everybody has a second, that few minutes before you go to bed, to pick up their phone and scroll through and see what's going on, either on social media or what messages they've received, right? Everybody has that point in their day where there is nothing happening and they're alone with their thoughts. So if at that time she can't pick up a phone, return your calls, respond to your messages, then I don't know what else she's doing. It simply tells me that you are not her priority at the moment. Plus, there are times when maybe she'll see your message, but at that time she doesn't feel like responding. And that's okay too. It just simply means that, once again, you are more vested in this new relationship than she is. She has other things to do that she deems more important. Now, I'm saying it's okay to be busy. Busy is good. It means that she actually has something doing with her life. However, right, If she is too busy, so much so that she doesn't respond to your message in a couple of hours, in a day, in 2 days, in 1 week, yeah, she's too busy for you, bro. It's really that simple. It's not rocket science. When someone likes you, they'll make time for you. And I can't emphasize this enough. It's one of the common themes that runs through a lot of my videos. People make time for the things they care about, and at that point in time, you are not it. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat this, or try to embellish it and make it sound better. You're just not her priority. If she's too busy, or she tells you that she's too busy, and she never seems to offer options as to when you guys can finally meet up, or when her schedules get lighter, she's left you on. It's like sending her a message and she not responding, right? There's just too much to work with. Like, busy until when? Like, what's happening? Are you traveling around? What's going on? She should be able to give you a tangible reason, a tenable reason why she is unavailable, especially if she's interested in being in touch, but it's just a matter of circumstances or situations not being ideal. And for me, one of the most obvious reasons why she will not text you back is simply because she's not interested. Like, no one's going to waste time or energy getting in touch with someone they don't even want to get to know that much, or don't find appealing or exciting or interesting, right? So what more can I say? She's not interested. She's just not feeling you the way she thought she did. If you were getting these vibes from her when you guys first started, it was probably because she was just trying to be nice and didn't want to literally walk away and leave you at lunch when you invited her out, right? Because she was so bored. Plus, of course, there's that whole idea that she's going to get free lunch if she, hangs around. So she's not interested. And if she's not interested, don't force it. Listen, guys, whatever you do, do not force relationships. Do not force relationships. When someone shows you that you're not their priority, remove yourself from that equation and find another person who will give you value for your time. You see, when a woman is interested in you, it's obvious. She will move heaven and earth to see you, to return your calls, to make herself available to you. If she's not doing that, there's something definitely going on that you need to look into, okay? There's either someone else in the picture, or she just simply isn't interested in what you have to offer. Whatever you do, don't chase a woman who doesn't text you back. Chasing just puts all the cards in her hand, and suddenly you'll be at her mercy from start to finish. Have pride. Let your ego set in. This ego that we talk about, that guys have, let that lead the way. If someone doesn't make you a priority, you don't make them yours. It's that simple. Now, obviously, the advice I'm giving in this video is not a one-size-fits-all. I mean, there are situations that may present differently. There are maybe genuine excuses or reasons why a woman may not return your call. But a couple of things you need to take note of is this. If the behavior is consistent, where she's not returning your call, she's not texting you back, she's not doing any of this stuff consistently, and is not even apologizing for doing that, it's not rocket science. Read through it. She's not interested. So what can you do if she's not texting you back? Go quiet. Don't say anything. Give it some time. Maybe for emphasis, or just because you want to be sure that it's not deliberate, she didn't mix up your number, whatever. Give it some time. Message her again. By time, I could say maybe 1 week. Message her again. If after 1 week she's still not responding positively, let her be. Let her go. You will thank me later. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Jessica. See you in the next one.